Hello again and welcome back to Wingot Plays Oxygen Not Included. I've just noticed that we've got a new arbor acorn here, so it looks like, because there was definitely an arbor tree there, so it looks like they must go to seed if the temperatures are too cold for them, and so that arbor tree's turned back into an arbor acorn. At least that's what looks like has happened there, which very interesting and curious. Okay, we've got 20,000 food, including 3,200 meat that's about to become barbecue. We are, I've trying to explore a bit further over here towards the left, basically trying to get near this obelisk slide over here, and in the meantime, as soon as we crack into this space, we will enclose that natural gas geyser so that it doesn't flood everywhere with a whole lot of natural gas. At least that's the goal. I'm sure some of it is going to wind up in the base even, but for the time, yeah, that hopefully will cap it off as quick as possible. I've this ladder is going all the way down to the abyss light already. I've put another ladder over here, which managed to go just exactly to the side of the abyss light here, without having to move it at all. So managing to go down below the, well, to the bottom of this area here, to see what's going on down below the rust biome there. With both of those ladders, we should get a better view down the bottom, but we've also got this hexlant here, and so because of that, I've given this a bit of a priority as well, so that they'll come in and dig out that, get that hexlant, and maybe give us a bit of a view of what's going on. The up here, I have had someone point out that I forgot to allow for the fact that carbon dioxide has a really, really low specific heat, 0.846, and so it's actually not producing all that much in the way of heat. So what we might do instead is, I think I'm going to cancel these builds here, and I think I'm just going to close it off and deconstruct all of this. Oh, liquid pipes, yep. Get rid of all the liquid pipes, and we can cancel, in fact, so we want to cancel all that, and then we want to deconstruct you and deconstruct these. Perfect. And we can deconstruct that manual airlock as well. All right. In fact, let's leave that airlock. And we'll leave this one here at least until the edge of our base here goes in. Perfect. So they're going to prioritize going down here because that's a priority 6, and this is only a priority 5, as are all of these jobs up here. Yep. Although curious that she just went to go dig that. Probably because only one person can be digging here at a time. No one's currently allocated to it. They'll figure it out. Otherwise, in the meantime, we're basically just I'm looking to get our polluted water tank built here, so I've set this all to dig out. I've got some ladders going there. I've told them to delete this here because we'll put a door there to... Although, can that be a door? Like, I think I want it to be a door so that we can put a bottle emptier right here. But if it's a door... Okay, what if instead, what if over here, what if this becomes a door? There we go. And then we've got the deodorizers either side of it. Speaking of, we do need to give the deodorizers some power. Perfect. So, what's going on there? Come on. Unreachable dig. It is definitely not an unreachable dig. Also, we've got a hatch there. Let's grab this hatch. Because additional hatches mean we don't have to breed as many. Well, it actually means that the ones that we do breed can become meat earlier. That said, we do have the problem of this space has not been built yet. So, Priority, we need to get this ranch up and running. Why? Okay. Waiting delivery of sandstone. Building or supplying. Now, show me priorities. This guy here, your top priority. Yeah, this is the guy that is interested in building. So how about his top priority can be building, second priority is digging. Perfect. This hatch has been caught. Yeah, this is going to get built soon. So let's leave that hatch there. And we will bring it up here in just a moment. At which point we can then worry about... Here we go. You hatch or hatchling. Priority 7. Which is what all of these are set to. Good. We can get rid of this. I think that might have already been told to deconstruct anyway. Perfect. And as soon as that one's built, we'll be able to copy over these feed settings. Now, I do wonder about sedimentary rock. Have we started getting any? We're still at 400 kilograms. Is there sedimentary rock somewhere? What color is sedimentary rock? Blue? Yeah, sedimentary rock's blue. So there's some down here. Oh, I think it's in the slime biome, isn't it? Yeah. Right, it's also in the salt water biome. But that looks like the two places that actually have sedimentary rock. And we've not yet cracked into either of those. Fine. But once we do crack into here, we will then have a whole lot of sedimentary rock that we can use to feed our hatches and get some stone hatches up and running. In the meantime, you mop up all of that. Let's get rid of this. Boom. Cool. Now, how are we going down here? Good. So someone has started doing this digging here. That's priority 7, all of that. And perfect. We need copy this setting down to there. These are 6. Okay. That should be 6. Now, if we check on this hatch up here, there's an elderly, 93, fine, but they're not cramped. These are not cramped. Not cramped. Perfect. Looks like we're doing nicely with the four ranches that we've got online. And then I guess let's tell it to decon all of this. There we go. Good. So we're making reasonable progress towards getting our barbecue up and running. Let's check on this. 4, 11, 77, 69. Did manage to get hugged, despite how brief that interaction there was. Perfect. 2871 barbecue. Why is that not a round number? Okay, I told you to do this bit as a priority, and yet it seems to be doing this bit down here as a priority. Is that obsidian? Go. Cool, looks like that's going to be able to keep going down to there at least. What is that? That's not abyssite. Still. Okay, slime biome. And then that's a salt biome. Okay. How would overheat here? 596. Okay, fine. Yeah, okay, so the arbor tree has been placed again, but it's going to fail because of temperature. Because we're just not producing anywhere near enough temperature from these batteries. Okay. Yeah, like they're prioritizing this one. Is it because the build is the... Yeah, it's because they're trying to do the build instead of the dig? Is that what's going on? Oh, what is... Hello? Oh, actually, fine. So when we get... What's this? Chlorine, it's only milligrams. Fine. Let's go take a look. This is... What are you going on there? And there we go, there's some of this light. So this is going to be the extent of this ladder. But let's go figure out what's going on down here. Printable. We need another duplicate. We're at 7 duplicates. We really need to upscale. Digging, operating, researching, or supplying. Another researcher could be nice. This one needs light to sleep. That's bottomless stomach. Hassan. Grease monkey, increased machinery, cannot build. Fine. So if you're a pure researcher, then I've already got galantamine. So pure researcher, so pure brains. Ritalin. Let's go dexamphetamine. Welcome to the colony, dexamphetamine. Now, Dex, you are a researcher. That's your job. And carbonic, you can get better at carrying. Cool. Now, priorities. Dex is a researcher. As that's the only thing Dex wants to do is research. And then, I guess, can operate as a second. Good. Outhouses are starting to become a problem again. We sort of need to get this up and running. But why is that one still out of order? It's got no errands. It's just stuck as out of order. Okay, let's deconstruct it and rebuild it. Because it seems to have been stuck as out of order for a very long time. Oh, we've got a hatch here. Wrangle that. What are we up to here? 3? 1. Great. Now, meanwhile, is there anything else to wrangle? No. Good. Okay. Is there anything else to harvest? Something over there. Something up there. What's that? Okay. Perfect. Cool. Now, what is that? So there's a vent there. There's... Not seeing anything else over here at the moment. Some muckroot, which we are going to be able to access because we can go up this way. Fine. I'm not quite sure what's happened with the abyssal. It almost looks like there was patches of abyssalite, like orbs, that have then been destroyed by the starting biome being dumped over here. Because the starting biome is meant to be somewhere over here, I think, on this particular map. Okay, in the meantime, what are we doing over here? So, yeah, they've not even started that dig. Yeah, good. Once we breach through, priority is to get that built. Okay, there's muckroot there. Excellent. And should be going down here and figuring out what's going on down there. Perfect. Now, I think, let's see, you, we can get rid of that, get rid of that. You, move this over. Let's build that as a bit of a priority, and then we'll be able to tidy up here a little bit. Okay, so we do want So arguably, we actually want a liquid pump in here. And this liquid pump is going to pull out water. And in fact, this here can be our water line down the right-hand side here. And let's go underneath so it's more direct. Perfect. Now, over here we want a output pipe. Good. And let's see what we can do about getting this stuff up so that, effectively, so that it's not going to break if they do build things out of water. Okay, we want ladders. Cool. Now, we do need a door. There. Let's see, where's 16? That's 16 there. That's annoying because what I want to do is I want to make it so that they can only go through here one way. Actually, what I could do is make it this door, they can't go through the left, to the left. So then they can come through that door, they can go in or out this door, but they can only leave. They can't leave through this door, they have to leave through that door. After going by the sink. Yeah, that seems like the plan at the moment. Okay. Now, I do have, well, one. I've got space for some more mess tables. I do have a masterwork crafter. Not crafter, what are they called? Decorator. But I think we're going to need, because we can turn this into a great hall, but to turn it into a great hall we need a decoration item. To get the decoration item, and it's -4 degrees, whatever, so I think that we can't use the Joya seeds. Yeah, 0 degrees is its minimum. So I think we want to put a marble block or something in here to use that to generate our decor to make this into a great hall. And we could probably also, well, it's not a priority to get the decor up and running, but we'll have some decor in here as well. Good, looks like the walls are gone in. We do also want to make the floor, I guess, while we're at it. Cool. Good, we're almost at the right level there. We could do a hanging pot. We could do ice. We're currently researching fine art. Good. Okay. In fact, I think that should be there as well. Well, the isolation border is going in. We've got like, what? 1/5, way less than 1/5. Yeah, we've got bits of the isolation border in place. But there's still definitely substantial. Okay, so food 18,000. How are we going here? We've still got orders for mush bars, so they'll do fine. Where's amoxicillin? Dex, so matter. Okay. Amoxy. In fact, here. Amoxy, where are you? Okay, you've gone to cook. Perfect. Who's my other cook? carbonic? It might be carbonic. Galantamine. Galantamine can also cook. Okay, fine. Who is currently here doing research? Right. People quite busy doing research. Now, you, dormant in 7 cycles. So in 7 cycles time, we can go and try to close this up. In fact, we might be able to sort of get started on that early. Now, we want to... yeah, we want to get rid of all of that. Perfect. Research. Fine art. Blank canvas, large sculpting block. I think we need metal block is what we actually need. Because we don't need marble, but metal. I think we want to move this over. I'm trying to think of how to lay this out so that we can get decor bonuses on both sides, really. I feel like possibly putting one here will do the job. But the other option would be move the water cooler over one space, and then we could put one there. I don't like how it'll be offset, but it's a possibility. How are we going here? These are glum and just glum. Okay, fine. They shouldn't be tamed. Why are they all glum? Why are they all tamed? Age 19. Okay, so cycle 26 they got tamed, which is probably when they broke into here. Okay, fine. I'm just surprised that the tamed shine bugs are still around. Good, we're starting to get towards this excellent. There's another one up here, which we'll be able to come in here and uproot. So that's more neutronium. So there's something else down there. And we just got another printable. Okay, cool. We need another duplicate. Oh, lots of Paku. That's ranching or supplying or Paku. I don't think there's Paku anywhere on this map. Because it's too cold for them. And this will get us 8 Paku. So what if we print... We'd need more dupes. Like, we can easily get to 10 before cycle 60. Fine. Yeah, we've got all these sculpting blocks and everything. Good. Now, we do want food. Let's put a... What if we try cleaning up a bit of space up there, and then we can try putting a fish feeder, a fish release, and we are also going to want, so fish release imply, there you go, fish trap. Good, so then a fish trap will be able to go down here and capture the Paku, because they'll all flop over towards this side, towards the water. Yep, there you go. They're making their way over towards the water here, and once they drop in, they'll be cramped, they'll be crowded pretty immediately, but it'll at least get them into water and starting to live. Although, do we need to open this door? Is that what's wrong? Let's do that as a priority 9. Good, someone's coming to open it. Cool. Fish, fish, fish. Perfect. Okay, let's get that done because we want to try and see if we can get these pacu domesticated sooner rather than later. Let's take a look. What do you need? So fish feeder just goes in loose. Fine. A fish release. Okay, let's do that as a priority, and then we can put a fish release right there, I think. Because I suspect that this middle block I expect is walkable. That top block I think is what the dupes need to access, and then the bottom is where they'll come out. So I think putting this here will do the job. Metal block, perfect. Now let's see what we can do about getting a couple of metal blocks in here. The other option is we could put some like canvases up, but for now I think we'll use a couple of sculptures. Now we can worry about doing a nicer design later on. Just going to check everything is still what I expect it to be. And in fact, let's just delete all of this. Get rid of that. Perfect, good. These pacu are all overcrowded and glum. Fine, let's go kill like 4 of them. If we halve the population, how do we go? And then that will also get us some pacu fillet, which we can then immediately feed into our barbecue. Looks like we're getting a bit of power issues. Okay, temperature is still pathetic here. Let's give up on that. I thought I told someone. Cisplatin, okay, ranching is as high a priority as killing. Fine. Osteopterygium, you can come down and kill. Which is same priority as building and life support. Yeah, fine. Okay, so we've got lots of pacu fillet. We want to tell people that they cannot eat pacu fillet. We want to tell this to cook seafood as a priority. Good. Awesome. And then they will cook up that pacu fillet, and this ice here is warming up. That ice is going to melt and probably drop down to here. They're still overcrowded. Fine, but oh, here we go. We want a fish release there. Let's build that as a priority. This fish feeder needs to feed pacu with let's do algae for the time being. And then show me this, pacu, 0 to 60, you can go down to neg 20, fine. You produce polluted dirt, fine. In which case the sage hatches may be useful. Tropical pacu, I'm wondering if I'm feeding algae. Oh, actually here. Body temperature is the only thing that changes which type you get. Okay. And gulp fry eggs can be fed algae. Perfect. So gulp fish is good. Cool. We can deconstruct this one. And let's build that as a bit of a priority as well. Perfect. You, fish release. You, I want pacus. Good. And now we just need a fish traps down here. And build that as a priority. Perfect. And then you. I want this to be armed as a priority. Good. And then it catches the pacus and fish release. Do that as a priority as well. Perfect. So then these pacu that we've just obtained will get moved up there. Perfect. And start getting tamed. Which I suspect is going to be a requirement for this critter whisperer. Pacu, perfect. So feeding it wildness. Critter ranching skill to care for. Okay, you. Fish feeder. We'll find out whether the fish feeder tames them or not. But that's my current theory anyway. Also, this is what, 16x4? Perfect. We need some power there. And then... So what are these? These are 240 each, aren't they? Yeah. So ideally... Okay. Yep, cancel that. Like, we want to build a bypass so that we're not wasting power by doing it twice. Good. This has got water. It's got an output pipe going in. Let's see, all of this is a bit of a priority. Why have they still not built that roof? Oh, because they can't get across here. Fine. They'll sort it out from the inside. Colony achievement. Fish. Good egg. Hatch a new critter morph from an egg. What did we hatch? Ah, here. Sage hatchling. Okay. So we do want to put the sage hatchling somewhere because we want them to eat polluted dirt. So what if we do this? That can go there, that there, and you there. Good. Priority 9, all of this. We want to sweep up that egg. Sweep up everything in all of these spaces. Good. Because they're all cramped, I assume, by now. And then this is where we're going to put the sage hatch. Max out at 5. Good. And then this feeder, we're going to feed it polluted dirt, which I assume we don't have any limitations on. We've got 2.5 tons of polluted dirt, fine. The packer will also produce polluted dirt. Like, we can't put a ranching station in this anyway. Okay, you. Critter feeder. We want sage hatch. Sage hatch is going to be fed polluted dirt. Perfect. And then all of this can be priority 6. Okay, now these are going to be priority 9 because I want them to always have sand in them. I don't want any polluted oxygen getting out of my polluted oxygen tank, polluted water tank. You 3.5 cycles until dormancy. Fine. Now, duplicate. I need a duplicate. It doesn't matter how bad they are. Because I've got 12 cycles, so I've got 4 more chances to cycle 60. At most, I can skip 1 duplicate during that time. Operate tidy, can't dig, fine. Decreased excavation, suit wearing, supplying. I think operate tidy is probably preference, plus they actually come with plumbing to start with. Ashcan. So, tidying, plumbing. We've already got carbonic anhydrase, which is sort of your plumbing, renal side of things, but we could also go for something that affects your plumbing, such as a frusemide or a hydrochlorothiazide. Let's go with that. Hydrochlorothiazide. Boom. Print. Congratulations, hydrochloro. You... Arguably, you don't need blast shot. Blast shot maker. What does that even do? You don't need improved strength. Plumbing is actually the important one from that line. We might just give you carrying for the time being. Osteo can gain Abyssite mining. We don't need you mining Abyssite. Diamond and obsidian. That could be useful though to have a second dupe that can do diamond and obsidian. So here, we'll keep going along the digging path. And somatotropin. You've already got ranching. You don't need art fundamentals. You don't need mechatronics because... no. Carbonic anhydrase is working towards mechatronics. So... And you're already at 7. Okay, let's leave somatotropin. They can avoid getting any new skills right now. Fish feeder. It's full of algae. I've not seen any of them actually eat the algae yet. That could just be that they weren't hungry though, because they were only just born. Or only just came out of the pod. They are all age 3, so apparently they've gone 3 cycles. Oh, there we go. You, no. Paku, you. Wild, 100%. You're currently eating, I think. Still says wild 100%, although it is changing. There you go, 8 from feeder, neg 20. So just eating from the feeder makes them neg 15% per cycle. Perfect. So there you go, someone else is eating from the feeder and is now negative. Yeah, good. So that looks like that's a winner. Perfect. That's what we need. We need them to eat from these feeders, and that's what domesticates the Paku. So we can just, basically we can just ignore them now, and they will wind up domesticated. Glantamine. You're currently at 7 already. You could get value from another cooking. Amoxy Fine. Glantamine, 9. Okay. Let's see. What's our lowest? We've got 10 here. Hydrochlor has only just been born. Everyone else has at least 10 points. So 10 is our current morale limitation. But the question is, is there actually anything Somatotropin needs? They're already a good rancher. They're already good at supplying. Do they operate during their off time? Fine, let's give them a point there. Well, I'm elderly, fine, whatever. Here, we've got more copper being produced, but I don't think we actually need it at the moment. Once this is dormant, I think I'll actually clean up everything on the ground there. Over here, still haven't broken through there. Still haven't gone and seen what that is. We've almost gotten to this hexalent. What's going on down here? Okay, I do really want to see what that is. But, let's see. This one was never in range. Yep, okay. Cool. And they're about to grab that hexalent, which will give us a bit more food. Perfect. Sweet. And looks like we're making some progress over here as well. Good. Now let's take a quick look here. And how's Locavore going? Locavore 268, Carnivore 30,000. So we are working on... Ooh, you, Sage. You, Wrangle. Age 1, good. It'll get down there with plenty of time to go. I just want to check that all of these are set to hatch and hatchling. Good. Now down here we've got... Ooh, you're meant to be set to 5. These are overcrowded. Fine. Let's kill one of the babies, because the babies are worth just as much as the adults. 3. Fine. We'll kill the 3-year-old. But the babies cannot yet produce eggs. Okay. Looks like... Oh, I see. That is meant to go there. Perfect. For the time being, I think we'll disconnect that. We want all of this water going into our toilets. Actually. No. Yeah, we need an input source for them to be able to receive. So unfortunately, for now, we need to do 50-50, I think. Okay, we've got polluted water here. Oh, power. Power is the problem. Because they don't just need sand, they also need power. You are set to a priority. And you're set to Sage Hatchling. Why? Someone come wrangle that. Good. Sage Hatchling grabbed. There's another Sage Hatchling. 2 more Sage Hatchling eggs there. Perfect. So I've got a Sage Hatchling ranch. And here, glum. Fine. Cramped. This egg needs to be swept. This egg needs to be swept. And these guys are happy. Okay. And so we are making a little bit of progress on our food. We're not quite self-sufficient, but we are getting there. We have 20 of our main hatches now. Oh, there must have been an aged one here that died. But it'll get replaced fairly soon by that one. And then over here, I think we want a few Sage Hatchlings, but not actually super many. And so here, what we might do is we might I think I don't want to go using extra incubators at the moment just because we've got power issues, but we'll need to look into power in the next episode. We have almost gotten down to this vent. We've grabbed a bit more hexalant there. We haven't yet continued this path, it looks like. But there was a vent down there that needs to be explored as well. However, that will require breaking through Abyss Light. So yes, we are getting to the point where we're getting to the limits of our current space without going beyond the borders of the Abyss Light. And oh, there's another vent there. Awesome. So what's that? 3 vents. 3 vents in the space of basically no space at all. Cool. Our toilet looks like it's about to come online. In fact, it is online. We need to set this so that no one's allowed through to the left. But we also need to, in fact, I think we need to deconstruct those because we need to put a airlock there so that people can come in from outside there. Perfect. Priority 9 is that. Priority 5 is that. Oop. Okay. But let's quickly save. Cycle 50. I'm definitely feeling reasonably confident about our carnivore chances at the moment. And otherwise, like I've got pips, I've got Paku, I've got Shine Nymphs doing a reasonable job there. I've already got a Sage Hatchling. Haven't yet started on the Stone Hatchling, but we have at least found sources of sedimentary rock. We've got these fossils to explore, although I do see there's a Sporchid there that we don't want to deal with. That's going to be interesting because we're not going to be able to isolate it. Okay. And we've got a few vents that we need to explore and discover. And then we basically just want to figure out what else is going on this map. But for now, we're still contained. We're going to see what we can do about accessing this rust and utilizing it. But that will require salt, which I did try looking around here and I can't see any salt up in this salt biome. I thought in these biomes there was meant to just be loose salt lying around as a tile that you can break. Yeah, we'll have to... there is obviously salt water which we can desalinate to get it. Don't know. I've never used a rusty deoxidizer, so we'll have to try to explore and figure that one out later. But that is very much an issue for a future episode. Thank you for watching. Stay happy and healthy, and I hope to see you in the next one.